Poverty from TikTok brain rot.
My name is Jordan. I'm from Killeen, Texas. I'm 21 years old, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming down to Austin. So,
This is damn near like reality TV to me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Just as bad as it sounds, bro. Just seeing bad people, not bad people, seeing people make bad financial decisions just make me feel better about the financial decisions I make. You know what I'm saying? So,
what do you do for a living up there in Killeen?
I am a fraud case representative.
Fraud case representative in like the banking industry?
Yeah, banking industry.
Very good. What are we making right now?
I net $2,200 biweekly.
Bi-weekly, okay. How do we feel living in Killeen off that $2,200?
Poor.
Why?
are they
I
bad
don't think
people?
that's
Y'all
enough
think they're
money.
bad people?
Everything
Okay.
is just going up.
Sure, everything always goes up forever. That's $52,800 a year net. I wouldn't necessarily call that poor. Are there decisions surrounding your life and finances that are making you poor and the feeling poor versus the actual money that's coming in and literally being poor, which you wouldn't be with that income?
A little bit of both, but that's your opinion.
Huh?
That's your opinion, but it's a
Well,
little bit of
I
both.
don't know. I'm asking you.
Well,
I'm asking
no,
your
I
opinion.
feel like I'm just not making enough money.
You're not making enough money.
4K a month in Texas is not poor. It is that's upper middle class in Texas. God damn. Unfunny poor Drewski is crazy.
You don't think it's anything to do with your spending or the debts you've gotten yourself in or any of the life choices that you've made? It's only about the money that's coming in?
No, I wouldn't say that. About 50-50.
About 50-50.
50-50.
Okay. Is this the industry that you want to be making a career in?
No.
What do you want to be doing?
Accounting.
Accounting. Okay. So, you're already in the finance space. Accounting, I could see a natural transition. What's your degree in? Do you have a degree?
No, I just literally put a pause to my schooling maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Where were you?
A&M.
Okay. How far were we into it? Were we going for accounting?
Yeah, this was my last 2 years.
This was okay. So you're halfway through college.
Yeah.
So what made us drop out, especially if that's the career path we want to go down?
Finances, basically. Yeah, so I was on the program to where if you made under $45,000 a year, you didn't have to pay to go to school.
Okay.
But now, since last year, I made way over that. So now I have to pay.
Okay. And what's the
You
tuition?
got fucked.
I don't have no clue. I know I can't get enough aid because my parents, they're high earners.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So anything you'd qualify for, any type of loan or anything like that would probably be interest rates higher than you'd like to see.
Yeah.
Okay. School is certainly an investment, whether or not you're getting it for free, though. Accounting, you can make a very good career in accounting.
It is. But
Not
I
too
think,
much on him,
I
bro.
think, well, if I'm going to go to school for that and pay, I have to work out this first because right now it's not going to work out.
Wouldn't it make more sense to put our money towards school instead of fast food and holding balances on credit cards if that's what we care about? Like, where's our priorities? Because I think it's more of a
Here
priority
comes the
being
press, here
skewed.
comes the
And then
press.
you're already kind of taking a little bit of a...
Caleb got short arms. I'm just noticing that now. He got really short arms. I feel like I got longer arms. I ain't gonna lie.
victim complex on, I make a pretty strong income for my age, but it's not enough money.
That's your opinion. I don't make enough money. I don't think
Enough money for what?
to live.
Well, that's objectively incorrect.
That's your opinion. I don't
No,
think
that is objectively incorrect.
How?
Mathematically, that is objectively incorrect.
how.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How?
How? Who's living off of $52,000 a year?
Dude, what is the
A lot of people. What the fuck? I swear to God, like, people don't have... And mind you, this is coming from a person that doesn't even research this thing, like, hella in-depth, bro. People don't have, like, a grasp of how much money people actually make on average or not. Like, the whole... you got to make 100K to make a comfortable living type shit. Like, one, it depends on where you live. Because 100K in San Fran is not the same 100K in North Dakota. But, I don't know.
median income? First of all, the median household income in the United States is like 65, and your net, what were you again?
52.
Net? Yeah, exactly. Median household in the U.S. I'm not saying you're living in luxury, unless that's what you're conflating. Median real household income was $74,000 in 2022, and median salary in the United States $59,384 before taxes, USA today, 2024. So you're making above that before taxes. So you're making above the median. The median. That's in the median. So you just asked who's living off of that? The median's living off of less than that. Does that answer your question?
Cook,
So you're wrong.
Kinda.
52 before. It's always before.
I'm kind of wrong, but
How?
okay. Well, maybe it's just my situation. I feel like I'm not making enough money.
Okay, I think it's your situation
Why?
based on your decisions.
That could.
We need to figure out what enough is. Like, what is enough to you? Because if enough to you is having enough money to DoorDash every single day, drive a Tesla, pay for a house, like actually finance a house instead of renting it, pay for all your utilities, and go on vacations every couple months, then yeah, you're going to need to make a shit ton of money. But if you just live a simple lifestyle, you don't go out that much, you know what I'm saying? You have a used car that gets you from point A to point B. You got internet. You got your streaming services. You truly do not need that much money, for real.
Could be.
It is. I've seen your finances. It's not about the income that's coming in. It's about your lack of discipline, your lack of budgeting. You're f***ing around. You've made bad choices. Bad choices are okay. I've made bad choices, but we correct them. You're not correcting them.
Okay, Master, what do you keep saying?
Yeah?
If you say so. Okay. I'm going to agree with you 50-50.
So,
50-50?
I'm going to agree with you 50-50. What the f*** are you?
Do I make bad decisions? Yes, but I don't think that it plays, a lot on my finances. I don't think it's just, me. I'm not the problem.
Me? I'm not the problem. Is that what you just said? Were those the words that just came out of your mouth?
So
I'm
who
not
is?
the problem. I think it's
What
my
the
income. I need
hell?
more income.
20% of your spending, 20% goes to going out to eat.
You need to
20%. You need to eat. Buddy, in other
20%. I'm not in the space to talk, but low key I am, bruh. I make more than you, respectfully.
20
20% of wait, hold on. So if he makes $4,400 bi-weekly, and I'm assuming that's before taxes. So $4,400 bi-weekly. 20% of 4,400. No, he makes $2,200 bi-weekly, $4,400 a month. $880 a month to going out. Nah, that's crazy.
You need to eat, but 1.7% goes to groceries. I need to eat. 20% goes out to eat.
Oh, that's not counting groceries. Just going out to eat is $880. Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I need to eat. Are you single? Are you only feeding yourself?
I'm single, but sometimes I go.
And you're single? Come on, bro. Come on. What are we
pull my
doing?
sister right now.
Okay, but you only need to feed yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you already spend $535 more on food a month than I know you could if you followed like our meal plan that we've created that is
No
healthy,
way,
sustainable, the
You
amount of
serious?
calories you need on a daily basis.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much. Okay, well maybe I do have a problem.
Yeah. Maybe it
Maybe
is
I
your
do.
fault.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a little bit of responsibility that can be here. If that's what we get out of this conversation, I'm going to be very happy. It sounds like personal responsibility is basically non-existent in your life, and I would love for that to come into your life.
Hey, any mod in the chat? No cardiacs in the chat. Yo, make a poll on what game we play after, or not after, but at the end of the stream. Do we play Ghost of Tsushima? I ain't gonna lie, I got Valorant updated, man. I got Valorant updated. If y'all want, let's see what y'all want to see me play. We can play 2K too if y'all want.
Okay. So you're going to go through the budgeting program. We gift it to every guest. So you get that. It's going to be great. You're going to go through that. You get access to our meal plan, and you're going to follow all the education. So make sure you do that. Okay. So your finances, from your perspective, and I'm already nervous to hear what you're about to say on this, but 0 to 10, what is your score? And then I'll give you my score at the end. 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'm gonna say a 3.
Okay.
Okay. So 3. And if you want your Hammer financial score, get it for free in the description below. 3 out of 10. Why?
Hold on. Before we'll do that at the end. I'm trying to see my financial score. Find out your financial score. Can I just get the score? Oh, right here, the quiz. All right, we'll do this after.
Why do you think it's a 3 out of 10? What's going on with your finances today?
Well, I'm pretty much paycheck to paycheck, but I do have 401k, so that's a good sign. So that's the only reason why I give myself a 3.
Okay, because retirement is starting. Okay. $5.49 in savings, and this UFCU, this checking account, 69 cents.
I don't use that.
laughing?
Okay, that's just a transfer account.
Now we seem to have some kind of loan. Is this a personal loan? $1,353. What is this loan for?
That's a line of credit.
A line of credit
For
that you
what?
have up to $1,353 currently.
Yeah.
That's 17.9% interest. What are you using it for?
Random stuff. It's
What?
never been paid off since I took it out. So it's probably been up to 13.
It's my income that's the problem.
It is.
You're borrowing for bullshit.
What the fuck?
$1,353.11 is what is owed at that 17.9% interest rate. And it's a $49 minimum monthly payment. I mean, it's going to take forever to pay off, and that interest is going to be accruing forever. At 21, man. At 21. This is so young to have
Still got
something
a
so
lot
bad.
of
But
time, dog.
Yeah, give me grace. Just a little bit.
huh?
Give me grace.
You? What? Why would I give you grace?
Damn.
I'm 21.
This loan's not giving you grace. You're 21. You're 3 years into adulthood. If you're still a child, then you shouldn't be allowed to drive. You should be able to live on your own.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I do think if there's something I disagree with Caleb is I ain't gonna lie, bro. 18 is such an arbitrary number to determine what an adult is or what isn't, to be honest with you. I know some very immature 20-year-olds. I know some very immature 21-year-olds. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll take that.
Grace. There's no grace. Plus, you and your grace. You say you have a 401k, but you have a 401k loan.
I do. That was for good reason.
Please.
In October, I left my apartment. Now, I think it happened October 29th. My lease was up the last day of October. I left my apartment to go to my mom's house. When I got back, my whole ceiling was on the floor. And insurance and all that did not want to cover it.
Y'all want to play
Due
Ghost
to
after?
the city code came out, said the roof was
Y'all
never
hate
put on it
Valorant.
right in the
Goddamn.
first place.
Okay. Why?
So they didn't want to cover anything. And
Renter's
plus-
insurance, correct?
Yeah, renter's insurance.
Okay.
And my apartment complex, it was like the weekend. So when I got back, my lease was over. So I had to move into another.
They usually have maintenance or someone 24 hours, no?
There was no, this incident maintenance couldn't handle. Like my whole ceiling was on the ground.
Yeah. But
So-
you would have been able to get a hold of someone that could have gotten a hold of someone else.
It took them hours.
Okay, sure.
So I had to buy new stuff for this new apartment, and I'm being forced to a new lease.
Well, hold on. What do you have to buy?
Furniture,
What did you have to buy? Tell me.
couches.
No, you didn't.
Couches?
Had to?
Yes.
I think you could have lived without a
bed.
couch.
Couches? Also, if you're living by yourself, you don't need a couch, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You don't need if I was living by myself, Chad, I wouldn't even look for a 1-bedroom apartment. If it was just me, I'm looking for a studio apartment. And that's really all I would need if I was single. If I wasn't, obviously the conversation changes a lot, but bro, if you're single,
Yeah. Couldn't put a air mattress on the ground. I lived on an air mattress for my first 9 months in Austin.
I'm way bigger than you. What that mattress gonna do?
Get a double thick air mattress.
That's not gonna work.
Mattress on the ground.
Okay, that would have worked.
All I'm saying is you did not need to. You used the word need. Do I need a couch to survive? No. Now, do I want you to live without this stuff? No, I'm not saying that. But taking a loan against your own retirement that has just started for something that is not a necessity to live.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
So I disagree with your premise there.
It was more than that. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to get another apartment or something like that because I was at the end of my lease. And although I had renewed, they was like, "Well, we're not going to whatever that is. They're not going to accept it because my apartment is down." So they moved me to a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
So I had to sign a whole new lease for that 2-bedroom. I was paying $650 for rent. And when I signed the lease, they was like, "Well, we can't give."
$650 for a 2-bed. Y'all boys in the South got it. I can't say easy, but jeez. Well, I'm paying $2,500.
You this 2-bedroom. Although that
I'm paying $2,500 to live in this apartment right now, bro. This.
happened, but we can't give you a
Damn.
2-bedroom for $650. So you're gonna have to sign a whole new lease, and your new rent will be $1,060.
Okay.
So I was debating, well, should I just move to another apartment complex or
Why is this borrowing against our 401k?
because I didn't have no money, I didn't have no savings.
Okay. To pay the little increase in rent. What was the rent going from to?
$650.
Oh, that is
To
a big jump.
660,
That is a big jump. Okay, that's a bit on their part. Okay, and what did you end up doing instead?
Signing the
$2,500. That's more than he gets bi-weekly. Yep.
lease.
With a different place?
No.
With them,
Yeah.
for the 1,000?
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Cook Unity.
And that boy looking crispy in this ad read. God damn.
All right, and then we have a couple credit cards. Here's with that credit union, a Visa. Currently owe $1,006.34 with a $25 minimum monthly payment. You made a minimum monthly payment, and then you went and purchased. So, and there's fees, and there's interest. We're purchasing. Yeah, okay, it's our income that's the problem, right? You're purchasing on a credit card that's accruing interest.
Yeah.
It better have been.
I want to shout out my mom for telling me to treat a credit card like just another debit card, like that ass. I want to shout out my mother, because when she told me that, I didn't really know how credit worked, how all of this shit worked. So I was like, okay, you just telling me it's just another card that I use, and if I don't buy anything that you can't pay off with the money you got right now, I bet. Thank God she told me that, bro, because it really has helped me, dog. It really has helped me. It's allowed me to not be in this type of debt. Because some motherfuckers get that credit line and they just think it's free money that you just pay back slowly. Nah, dude. Nah.
For necessities, then if the income wasn't strong enough, oh wait, it's for a smoke shop and vape. So I'm going into a gas station getting some bullshit McDonald's. And what's this insurance debt protection?
If I was to ever get hurt or something like that or die, it'll cancel out that. It'll pay it off. Or if I was to lose my job, it'll pay it off.
Oh, if you were to lose your job?
Yeah.
Pay what off this?
Yeah.
I was going to say if you died, it wouldn't matter unless someone else was on it. But, it's interesting. It would actually pay it off. Okay. Yeah. But the McDonald's, the smoke shop, and going in the gas station and getting some things. Yeah, definitely necessary, right? To put on a card
Not the smoke
that
shop,
we're getting fees.
but everything else was.
McDonald's is necessary?
I had to eat.
Are you? What
But
are
McDonald's
you?
is cheap, you know?
That was a $12.30 meal. If you went for a meal on what we do, your meal would have cost after averaging out against 28 days, 3 meals a day, which is what we have in there, because you're meal planning about $3.57 per meal.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
That does sound pretty good. That's cheaper than that McDonald's one. So no, that McDonald's one does not look pretty cheap to me.
Okay.
So did you need it?
No.
At that time, I would say yes.
Why? Have you never heard of a grocery store?
Yeah, I go to the grocery store sometimes.
Yeah, 1% of your spending or whatever it was.
Still win.
Have you ever heard of a sandwich?
Yeah.
It's a great new invention.
I eat sandwiches.
Yeah,
From
it's
Subway.
cheaper than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Is it as tasty? No.
No.
Trust me, I love me some McNugs. But you can't afford it, buddy. You're putting this on a card you can't pay off, and it's accruing interest and fees.
Okay.
And you're having a debt protection on this. Like, you're like already worried that like, oh, I can't pay this off if something bad happens. If you're having the worry. Okay. Do you cook?
No.
Okay.
I can, but
Got you. You've upgraded your apartment. I assume it has a little bit of a kitchen, no?
Yeah.
Does it have the ability to cook things in it? Oh, okay.
So you're not using
And we
it?
don't cook because.
Okay, I got a good excuse. I work 58 hours a week.
Okay.
Even though I work from home.
Work 58 hours a week and you can't pay off your card because you spend it all.
He works from home and doesn't cook? And he's in this financial trouble? Did I just hear that right?
58 hours a week and you can't pay off your card because you spend it all. Go ahead. You wouldn't have to work as much if you knew how to budget. Go ahead.
To you. But I don't feel like,
To me,
going out to
okay,
eat.
I understand being naturally defensive. Like when
Hold on.
Even though I work from home. Okay, I got a good excuse. I work 58 hours a week.
okay,
Even though I work from home.
work 58 hours a week and you can't pay off your card because you spend it all. Go ahead. You wouldn't have to work as much if you knew how to budget. Go ahead.
Nah, bro. Working from home is less of an excuse to eat out and get DoorDash and shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless you really got it like that. Like, if you make enough money to do it, hey, it is convenient as shit. Especially for a streamer like myself that need to be live and, you know what I'm saying? Can't really cut things off. But if you're not live streaming, specifically really, if you're not live streaming, boy, you do not need, you don't need DoorDash, dog.
Go ahead.
To you. But I don't
Maybe
feel
he's
like.
a streamer. Maybe.
To me,
maybe.
going out to
Okay,
eat is-
I understand being naturally defensive. Like when you're on camera for the first time and I'm going through your. It's much more invasive than a lot of people think when they're watching the audience. So I get it, but to you, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What do you mean to you? I already told you how much you spent going out to eat. To you,
And it's
to you. There is no to you. There is simple $300 is less than the $900 or whatever that you want to eat. So to you, f- off. To you.
Okay.
That's the stupidest I've ever heard in my life.
All right.
So I get you might be a little nervous, naturally defensive. That is what happens on this. But also shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Listen, I know I signed up to get grilled, but yo, Caleb talking hella spicy, man. I know I signed up to get my finances grilled on this show, but at the same time, man, like I always say, man, We can only pull that you signed up for this shit so much. There's still a level of respect that needs to be had from the other party, for real.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm the one that's allowed to be mean. I'm the Caleb Springer. I get to be mean in the thumbnail and title. So we all agreed upon. Not you. Be nice. Give him support. He had the balls to come on. You don't. $288.39 on this card. $7.71 of interest was accrued. Paid a minimum monthly payment, but then we spent more than that on it. So, again, second credit card. Now we're spending money. Even though we're not paying it off, and interest is accruing.
It's okay. Okay, let me explain. I'm going to pay that off today, and I'm not going to use it again.
Is that why it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was about to. You have no idea. I was about to reach across this table, going in and getting some bullshit, some Mart, and what do you stop at the gas station and you just get so many purchases?
It's right by my house, and
Congratulations.
especially if it's on.
Everyone has a gas station near their house. I'm proud of you.
Well,
I'm thrilled for you.
If it's on a Saturday or
Caleb has to bro.
something like that, I'm
Oh,
probably
he
known for
talking
the gas
hella
station day
sassy
Saturdays,
now.
I am getting a Monster or whatever to work on Saturday because I'm not required to work on Saturday, but I do. So
Good. Go to Costco and get Monsters in a big pack. You're losing so much more on these individual purchases where you could get a big pack.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I could. I just don't go.
Hey, Caleb is right though. I will say that. Got a problem with his delivery, but he is spitting facts though.
Stores. I don't know why.
That goes complete. Brandon, can you play the clip from 5 minutes ago? He was like, I know grocery stores. I go there.
Yeah, I go to the grocery store sometimes. I don't grocery shop. No more.
What is this DBA
He doesn't grocery. All right, man.
Air Up?
All right, bro.
EBA.
Aaron, your tires
Alright,
maybe?
bro.
I don't know. It's $2.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
32.24% interest on this, and you're f***ing around with it. That is an insane interest rate for you to f*** around with.
I got you.
You agree, but you still do it. All right, sick, great. Walmart Capital One, Wally World, the card. Okay, we made a minimum monthly payment, but what did we do? Shocker, we purchased more than we put towards it.
That one's
And
okay
then
too.
there's a What
That one's okay too.
do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna pay it off today.
So why haven't you in the past then?
No, I have. But I always.
I can't get excited about you paying it off today.
Yeah.
Because if you paid it off in the past and then this is where we are and you're losing interest, $6.36 and it's stacking across all these, then why would I possibly be excited? It doesn't matter if you pay it off today if next month it's not paid off again.
Right. I agree with that. But it's gonna be paid off. I'm gonna try not to use it. I won't say I won't, but I'm gonna try not to use it.
What am I talking to right now? You're like a brick wall of just there's some.
Okay.
I feel like my words aren't making it through.
Well, I can't tell you that I'm not gonna spend on them no more, but I don't know what the future holds. I'm gonna try.
Can I ask why you're here, please?
Cause I need help. I need a plan or something.
I get
Cause
the natural defensiveness, but this is actually stupid. Your logic and the words you're using are stupid. And where are you getting the money to even pay these off anyway? You have $300 in the statements that we have. Both of these combined were. I mean, the last one was $288. This one's $268. Where are you paying them off from?
my checking account. I got paid today.
Oh, so it's one of those things.
Yeah, I got paid today, so I'm gonna pay him off.
He's so happy. He's so happy he got paid today.
That's such a worrying statement. Where we wait until you're just so unfinancially figured out. You are structured in no way whatsoever. Your finances are just a mess.
They are.
That it's the moment we get paid, we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna go into debt again, and then it's going to accrue as interest,
see,
and we're gonna do this for Raising Cane's. That's what we're gonna allow interest to be accrued on.
And that's what I have a problem with. I don't know how to just stop.
Stop what?
After I pay them off, I'll go with a month or two.
Okay.
And then
No,
I'm back
that's
in.
great. That is a great omission. I am so happy you said that. You know what that means? You're not a credit card person. Shut them up. Close the accounts. You can never use credit cards again.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If you because it sounds like he has a problem with free money being free money when it's not. Like I said, shout out to mi madre for telling me do not use a credit card like it's free money, to just use it as another debit card. And if he can't get that concept in his head through, cancel all them bitches and just use a debit card. You know your limit with a debit card. There's a finite limit with it. There's no interest. It's just it is what you got. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, bruh.
Until you have financially proven to yourself that you are responsible, you're able to budget, you're able to manage your spending, which you cannot now, and you've self-confessed.
Has he accepted that the issue isn't his salary now? No, he's in denial about everything. I ain't gonna lie. He's like half 1 foot in, 1 foot out, bruh.
I'm so glad you said that. Congratulations.
Okay.
That's the best thing you've said all day.
I may chop them up, but I'm not closing them.
Why? Because then you can just add them to a virtual wallet. Then you can just go request a new card. If you do not have the discipline, if you are not able to, if you don't give a enough to care about your future, then what's the point? What is the point of chopping them up?
I still don't have a credit card in my cook chat. 20 years old. I don't think so. I don't think you're cooked. But I would personally try to start build credit. I'm definitely starting to like the idea of building credit to me never really like what the fuck am I building credit for? But now that I'm getting to the age where I'm trying to get pre-approved for car loans and house loans and all that shit, credit definitely does matter. So if it's if you can get a credit card for just a small purchases, it wouldn't help. It wouldn't help. But
what's that point?
I understand what you're saying, but I need that credit age for.
Start learning about it. You're not cooked though.
Everyone these days.
You do.
I don't care. It's taking advantage of you. You're not taking advantage of it. How many times have I had to say this? Buddy, in what world is this helping you?
I agree with you on that point, but
I still only
in
have one
October,
credit card,
when
by
you
the way.
apply for another apartment,
You know what still doesn't make sense to me are the people who have like 5 to 6, 7 different credit cards. That to me does not make sense. Still, I still only have one credit card. It's the Discover Student It card or whatever the fuck. Like I've had it since I was 16, 17. That's the only credit card I've had. And when I talked to my financial advisor, like he pretty much told me like, yeah, all credit cards are the fucking same. Like some credit cards just got different different perks than others. But at the end of the day, a credit card is a credit card. Like it's on some you can save a couple miles here, a couple bucks here, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not gonna change your finances if you get the right credit card type shit. But
whatever, you're gonna need a decent credit
shout out
score,
the cash
so-
back though.
It
Shout out
doesn't
the
matter
cash
because in
back.
2021, according to your application, you paid off a ton of debt.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah. A few years later, we're in debt. So you continue to keep these open regardless if they're chopped up and then reordered and put in a virtual wallet or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you pay them off through what we talk about today, given your history, 3 years from now, you'll be in bad debt again. You are not disciplined. You cannot utilize this. Credit cards are for the rare few who are incredibly disciplined with their finances and they can actually utilize it. You are not that person. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I agree.
So you will close them then because you agree with me.
I will close. I will close most of them, but I gotta keep one. I just gotta keep one.
Why? You're going to blow it up again.
Okay. So you say I shouldn't keep one?
No.
Yes, you can't.
Okay.
Because you're just going to max it out and that's going to fuck your credit anyway.
I'll close them.
I understand what you're saying, what a lot of people try to say, where they want to take advantage of. What are you trying to take advantage of credit for? You said you're getting a house?
I'm not getting a house, but I have spoke with mortgage loan officers.
Mm-hmm.
I've been speaking with them for the past couple months just to see where I was at, monthly check-in, see how much house.
Cardiac, I'm not saying that multiple credit cards doesn't have its perks. It's just the idea that some people think that, you got to have 4 to 5 different credit cards. And if, like, getting the right credit card will change, like, your financial situation, like, drastically. Like, some people talk about credit cards in that way, and I just never got that. So
Buying power I can get.
But you said you can't afford to live. How are you getting a house? That doesn't make any sense.
Because rent is just so expensive.
Right now, rent's cheaper than mortgages.
Well, I'm not looking at no house, no big old house or whatnot. I'm just looking at like $150,000 home.
What does that get you in that area?
A nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Condo?
damn, really? Yo, really? 3-bed, 2-bath, $150K? Yo, bro, in my area, the minimum for like what I would deem is like acceptable, and mind you, I'm not a dude that has really high standards when it comes to houses. That shit's at like 380, 400K, dog. Like, nah.
Type thing?
No house.
Massachusetts is
That's
different,
if you can get a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $150,000 in there, you have absolutely no f***ing excuse to say bringing home net $50,000 is living poor. That is the most aggressively stupid thing I've heard. And yes, if you close your accounts, it will temporarily ding your credit. But for someone who maxes their out over and over and over again, that's going to do more damage in the
That's
long
what I'm
run.
saying,
That's going to hurt your score by
$350.
being over that 33% or 30%,
Like
whatever it is.
bare
utilization.
minimum, too.
It's going to
Bare
hurt
minimum.
you and your finances by maxing them out. I would rather you have a little ding now. Trust me, we have more debt that can keep your credit score alive.
Okay.
$150,000 for a house. That's incredible. Plus, do you want to go back to school anyway? Does just settling down in a house make sense?
No and yes. I'm confused on that too. Like, I don't know.
If you're confused on it, don't get a house. You only get a
Okay.
house when you 100% sure know what your plan is.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, no house. Oh, a credit card. That is actually not terrible. A credit card that you don't hold a balance on. Good job. Navy Federal.
Okay, that's the one I'm keeping.
Well, no, because it's the behavior around it. You failed 3 of 4. You failed 3 of 4. So all those bad behaviors will translate to the one you have open then.
Right, but that's a secured $200 card, and it's only like 2 bills that really go in there, and that equals up to about $200. So and it's paid off every month.
What did you say? There's only 2 bills going on here?
Yeah, plus a little extra.
Huh, that's interesting. Chili's, Starbucks, an Apple subscription
He's cooked. He's cooked.
thing, an Apple subscription thing, Netflix, McDonald's, Texas Roadhouse.
Damn! Nah, this motherfucker's a liar at this point. Why would you even try to get that off when there's a financial dude in front of you that got your statements in front of him? Why would you even do that?
2 bills.
Okay, maybe not on
The
that.
fuck are you talking about?
Maybe not
Don't
on that.
bullshit me.
Maybe not on that statement. But
I'm only gonna go out the statement I have.
yeah.
So what are you talking about?
Okay, well, maybe not. But it is only.
Cut it up! You don't know how to use credit cards. Dude. You're gonna ruin me.
Yeah.
It's like you. Oh my gosh! Just like you're incapable.
I'm too nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too nice. I could not do what Kayla's doing right now, bro. Like, even if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, tell someone the truth, I'ma lay it out as soft as I can for. Like, that's just how I naturally talk to people, dude. And I think it's a problem of mine too. I really do need to be more direct with motherfuckers, dog. I feel like I'm too passive, but nah. But like grilling someone this bad, Jesus Christ.
Of just recognizing reality.
I do.
But you said there's only 2 bills on here, and then I had it literally right in front of me.
Okay, well, maybe not that statement because I think I did get paid 3 times. So I was like, maybe I already paid it off before and then spent some more on it. But yeah.
Do you want scissors to chop up the card? Are you real about it?
I am.
So you'll do it?
Oh, this is for real.
That's not. We're not here to play around. This is changing your life, man.
Yeah.
This isn't closing your accounts, unfortunately, but it is taking a step, at least showing that you're willing to do something, and that this conversation isn't a
WB
complete waste
Star
of time.
Press.
This is why my heart, ladies and gentlemen. See how hard it's taking to bust through this brick wall right now? I'm trying to Kool-Aid man through this guy.
Okay, that's it. This is all of
Wait, those aren't all credit cards, are they?
Yeah.
I want to make sure you're not cutting up a debit card. How many you got right there? 4. Good. Okay.
Oh nah.
Now, just to be clear, this is your choice doing this. I don't want you to do anything you're uncomfortable with. I think this is a great first step, and I highly encourage you to do this. But I do not want you to feel pressured.
Yeah,
He's definitely pressured. though.
Okay. Had a guy. You might want to do like 2 at a time.
Ah, this is symbolic right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. This is the kind of stuff I watch to get off at home.
Hey yo.
That's it.
Okay, and then is Navy Federal what you use?
That's my main check-ins.
Okay, there's $85 in there.
Yeah, that's how.
It's not much better
That's how it.
than $200 in savings.
$200 in savings.
Yeah. You thought you had more or less?
No, it should be nothing in there.
Okay, so there's nothing anymore?
That's just like a transfer account. Well, money goes in and money goes out.
Okay, well, no money went in, no money went out. This statement, at least I'll let you look. Take a look. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, this is money went in and money went out.
Wait a second. I think I misordered something because you also have a car, right?
Yeah,
Do you have a car debt?
this is just a summary.
Or was that car? I glossed over that second debt on another page because that was like your most debt. Wait a second. What's going on here?
He's about to have a $600
It's Wednesday.
card
You
bill.
need a free $20. Usually you get $5 for signing up for Acorn,
2 ads in the same vid.
but using my
Y'all
link in the
haters,
description, amazing.
About this buying this car.
Why? Why?
I'm pissed off at myself about this buying this car.
Why?
Okay, so I think I bought the car in October, and I wasn't supposed to buy a car. I was supposed to pay off my old car. I only had $3,000 left because the following November is when I received like probably.
No way, bro. No way, dude. I got 2,000 left on mine, and I'm being so conservative with buying a new car, dog. Like, dead ass. Which side though, bro? Boy, these car notes in 2024, the market is fucked. Cause I'm paying $200 a month right now for a 2015 Nissan Sentra that I got in 2018. So that'd be the equivalent of trying to buy a 2021 right now in 2024. And the minimum for a 2021 Nissan Sentra now is probably like what, 300, 350? Car prices are wild, bro. Like I'm finding it really hard to justify buying a new car right now, like that ass. Especially with what I do. Like I don't really need a new car. It's a want. Let me tell you right now. A car is definitely a want right now. A lot of I'm on car TikTok, okay? I'm on car TikTok. I know more models. I know more car models than I've ever known in my life. I'm in that stage, but I'm still finding it really hard to justify that shit, dog. Like, I don't know.
Probably $10,000 to $11,000 from my job.
Okay.
I got my bonus and I got paid 3 times.
Wow.
So I was going to pay off my car, but I ended up trading it in and buying this new car.
Why'd you go against your plan? Why'd you go against your plan though?
Impulse. Like,
Ah.
Yeah, that's the definition of your life, isn't it?
Oh wow.
It's okay. It's a lot of people's problems. It's
Oh,
where
wow.
we live in a consumer culture. No, it's not okay, but I at least understand it. The 14.1% interest rate of insanity is though.
it is. I'm thinking about getting a refinance right now. Well, I'm in
What's your
process
score?
of getting it. What score?
Credit.
Like 670.
What are you able to refinance to these days?
I don't know.
You said you're in the process. Where are you in the process?
Somebody's supposed to be calling me back.
When did you
because
apply?
This morning.
Oh, the day that you came on the show. Also, what did you blow $11,000 on?
Paying off some of like 3,000 went to paying off debt.
Debt that we racked back up. Okay.
And
This is why you can't have credit cards.
the thing about it is Christmas came up.
Comes up every year. It's not really a surprise.
Yeah,
much did
but I did a lot of extra things for Christmas.
Like
that I normally
what?
don't.
Yeah, $8,000 worth of things.
No,
Well,
it
that's
wasn't
a-
all that. Like I bought a
What'd you
bed.
do?
I bought a bedroom set and stuff like that, which was like $3,000.
Okay.
3,000.
And I don't know where that money went, to be honest with you. Okay, it was
What? Bro.
Towards this new car, man.
I only had it for a couple of days.
The bedroom set.
No, the money.
Yeah, because you blew it all.
Okay, not okay, like okay, but
No, I know, but it's such a weird response. Okay, so you're looking to refinance this?
yeah.
How though? You owe $26,789. It's worth $18,300.
Okay, well then I don't know how much it works because I'm early in the process on it, so I don't know.
Well, it's worth $18,300.
So yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, we looked it up.
Okay, well that's not gonna work.
Yeah. No. You are in the hole.
I really
This
don't like this
car.
guy.
I saw it almost 9,000. So that's kind of.
No, the bank wanted me to refinance my car, like from the mortgage side of things. Me obtaining the mortgage, they wanted me to refinance my car to get a lower payment. Either that, extending the term.
Oh, they're trying to get your monthly minimum.
Yeah,
So your term's gonna be long. So
basically.
that's not good. You don't need a mortgage right now, buddy. You're 21. Were you going in person at A&M or online? Okay. Do you want to stay in Killeen?
I know.
Have
it
you
sounds
just
bad.
answered your own like entire?
It sounds bad. I know.
Yeah.
I
No
don't
one wants to
know.
live in Killeen anyway. So
Yeah, no.
it's like,
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. I'm sure Killeen's fine. Can't point to it on a map, but
Ain't that where Cardiac from? I thought that's where Cardiac from.
I don't know what I want to do.
it wouldn't make sense you get in a house right now. Your mortgage rate would be high. You say that you live in poverty essentially. Your debt's high. You'd be extending your car loan length, and I don't think the interest rate's going to be much better where rates are today.
You from Killeen, Texas? Isn't that where you from, bro? Like, that's where that's where you send the W-9 from.
Based on your credit score, it makes no sense. And then you don't even want to stay there. Where do you want to live?
I don't know.
Okay, but not in Killeen.
Yeah, not in.
So why
Killeen.
would you buy a house? Usually you have to stay in a house for like
Because
5
that would make me
years.
stay.
You can't be dumb, sassy, and fat. You have to pick one. Someone said Saucy Santana.
Makes
Killeen.
sense. You want
That would make me.
You
stay
want
in
to be
Killeen.
forced to stay in Killeen?
I don't. I don't know, because growing up, my parents, they always, they feared us from going certain places or just
Oh, they feared you?
like, they installed that fear, like, oh, don't go this way, don't go there,
Don't go where? Like
like
places?
like places like
What?
or stuff like that. So I'm trying to distance myself.
Like what though? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get a little more understanding of that 'cause that's interesting.
You know how your parents were like, oh, don't do that, don't go there. Like I was talking about moving for college and all that. They didn't want me to move.
What?
Yeah, it's like,
Wait, what was the reason? Was it a financial thing?
no, not financial.
Okay, because that would have maybe made sense. What was their reasoning?
They just have different ones like crime, and you don't know nobody in that city. You don't know if something was to happen, how are we going to get to you?
That's really bad. That's really bad for life and personal growth.
It
Just
is.
being coddled and held by parents and not escaping the cocoon and you going off and living on your own. I encourage everyone to go off and live on their own at some point. I'm okay with also staying at home for a bit, but at some point I think it's great to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My parents are like that, but one, I had to man up and tell them like, yo, this is what I want to do. But they're at a point where like the minimum they would just want from me is like be in a state where motherfuckers for real. So in MA we got some roots over here. If we move to North Carolina, they're there. So, but my parents have never been on the you're not allowed to live on your own type beat. Like, nah.
Leave the hometown and experience different culture, different parts of the world. It's good for careers. It's good for building connections. It's good for just diversifying your knowledge and learning more about the world. No, that's kind of weird and gross.
It is.
So you're afraid of leaving Killeen.
Basically, because I know, well, with my job I can go anywhere, but it's like that fear. Well, what if I move here, then I lose my job? Like I don't have connections like I do
Doesn't make sense.
down there.
Also, if you get locked into a mortgage, you can't really trade up and down like you can for rent. And if you want to go back to school, you're about to get large semester bills happening.
Yeah. So you say no to the mortgage?
Well, no.
Okay, I just want to make that clear.
I think everything there wasn't one upside.
Okay, I was just making sure.
No, I know, but like there literally wasn't an upside in any of the points we brought up.
Well, I think I just want to experience ownership, or something.
Why at 21? Why at 21? I don't get that. I think this is a trap of the Dave Ramseys of the world telling motherfuckers ownership is everything. If you rent, you're just throwing away your money, bro. Like, if the finances on a monthly basis do not make sense for you to get a mortgage, do not force yourself into a 30-year mortgage just for the sake of ownership. If you cannot afford a $2,000 to $2,500 a month payment, if you can't afford that, don't do it, bruh. Rent. Save your money. Relocate. Go to a location where you can make more money. Hell, even spend that money to go back to school and gain a skill and then make more money. That, like, bro, bro. That whole ownership shit is so whack to me.
You get what I'm saying? Because my
But you're 21. You have a lot of life to live.
I understand that.
Oh, so you own a car. You have ownership right there.
Everybody owns a car, but
Cool. You've experienced ownership. Congratulations. And the checking account, instead of doing things like the mortgage or paying off the car loan that's at a terrible interest rate or paying for school because it's too expensive, we can't afford it. What are we doing? What is Snap Finance?
About my nephew, it's a financing company. Like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Snap Finance did save me for one purchase. I financed my couch. I did finance my couch for 3 months, but that was it. I was just running a little low on the personal funds on one of my checking accounts, but they had 0% interest though. So
what is like a buy now pay later?
What was it
type thing.
for?
I bought my nephew
it's paid off.
something
though,
from the
so-
jewelry store, a chain.
Come on, bro.
What was it for?
I bought my nephew something from the jewelry store, a chain, to be example.
How much was it?
I don't remember. I know it probably was like $1,200, $1,500. $1,500.
How much do you owe on it?
No, I paid it off. That was the last payment.
Stop spending money you don't have. Do you want to complete school or not?
Yeah.
That could have easily gone towards tuition.
This
It
is
could have, but you
bad,
didn't
bro.
ask for it, so
This
it
is
was in the moment.
bad,
Oh,
bro.
hey, can I have $1,200?
No, I ain't got it.
Oh, well, I just asked for it. So by your logic, I should be able to get it.
I can borrow it.
What is it? And then we stop at Easy Way every fucking second of your life. Okay, Sonic Drive-In, Taco Bell, go into the taquito store, Starbucks, Bubba's, Starbucks, Donuts, McDonald's, Starbucks, Cabo Seafood, Cash Apping out $98, McDonald's, taquitos, pizza, I think. Yeah, pizza. What is this acceptance now? Acceptance now, $128 acceptance now.
Furniture loan.
Oh, how much is left on that?
Yo, this dude's a furniture fiend, bro. This dude loves in some fucking furniture.
1,200, 1,244 to be exact.
Is there interest?
No. Right now I'm doing the 100-day same as cash.
Huh?
I'm doing 100-day same as cash right now.
What is
So I don't
that?
know if the interest occurs after.
Yeah, and it might catch up too. It might accrue the interest from before if you don't pay.
Yeah,
When
it
does that? When does that end?
May 5th.
Oh,
I'm gonna pay it off.
with what money?
I'm just gonna pay the money. Like
What?
when I get paid, I'm gonna pay it off. That's what I did last time.
But it goes towards everything else right now.
Yo.
Oh, fuck off. Just empower me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's hidden. So many hidden things.
Yeah.
What?
That's advance.
Huh?
That's advance. We'll pay the advance.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. You know, whenever I watch these videos, there becomes a level of, oh, this is actually really sad. Oh nah, bro.
And you want to be a fucking accountant? What are you gonna account? You can't account for your life. Hey, I'm gonna pay it off when I get paid. Takes payday advances. I'm gonna pay it off when I get paid. No, you're gonna pay your payday advance when you get paid. Pay it off when you get paid. There's no paying it off when you get paid. Paying it off when you get paid. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. You don't have money to pay it off when you get paid. You gotta pay your payday advance until the last time you got paid.
Yeah. You're right.
I am right. So stop with me. Stop with me. You can't. I took you at your word that you could pay it off when you got paid. How?
Because I don't have that no more.
You don't have the payday advance anymore?
No, it's closed. They closed it, and I.
What do you mean they closed it?
Well,
What-
I closed it, and I can't open it up again in 12 months because I don't.
Oh, thank. That is the blessing of a lifetime. That is the blessing of a lifetime. It's the best thing I've heard all day. It's the greatest news.
He's getting grilled, bro.
What else is going to be uncovered in this checking account that I didn't? Dairy Queen, Tipsy Gator, Starbucks, Raising Cane, Starbucks, Cash Apping out, Pizza, Cece's Pizza. Oh, Cece's. This is what's up with people going to Cece's on this show all of a sudden? Like, we had that the other day. What the fuck's happening? And then Chuck E. Cheese. What are you going to a Chuck E. Cheese for?
My
Cheese.
niece and nephew wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, so I took them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, yeah, you can't afford it. Tell them to go with their parents.
Okay.
Subway, McDonald's. Listen, what Jared did is obviously not working, so we don't have to go there. Okay, then $100 went from. We started with $7 in this account, then $100. Oh my gosh, the spending, it continues. It's crazy. I forgot there was another document. I went through these and I forgot there was another document. I thought we got through the spending, but no. Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't, because again, college is too expensive. We can't pay for it. So instead, let's just go out to eat. $900 a month. That makes sense. Stupid. Starbucks, taquitos, Raising Cane's, McDonald's. You go out to eat every day.
Yeah.
You go.
I do.
I'm glad you admitted that, and that's fucked up.
It is. I agree with you on that. But I don't know how to grocery shop. I don't know what all I need, what all I'm gonna need, because
Well, thank goodness you're getting our meal plan, because
I don't even got nothing. How do you not know how to grocery shop? You go down to fucking aisles and get what you need, get what you want. Honestly, no, cut that second part out. Get what you need. Do you need eggs? Is there a certain recipe that you want to make? What does that recipe require? Did you run out of water? Let's get you some water. Do you need toilet paper? Let's get toilet paper. How the fuck do you not know how to grocery shop, bro?
me. Also, another great invention called a cookbook.
I know how to cook. I just don't know how to shop.
What do you mean?
Like grocery shop.
You have
Like,
HEB there, right?
yeah,
Select it all in the car and pick it up for free.
I understand that, but is this gonna last me? You know, it'd be like
What?
Like, let's just say if I go grocery shopping, I don't know. I just don't know how to grocery shop.
But I don't know how to grocery shop coming from a grown man is an insane statement.
I get that, but I don't know how to grocery shop. Like, you can't blame me for something I don't really know how to do.
What is? I'm a little confused because I mean I was never handheld. Walked into a grocery store with a teacher and been like, "This is how you grocery shop." Like, who learns how to grocery shop? You literally go and get what you need for the next 2
but,
weeks.
like, okay, for the next 2 weeks. Okay,
Sure.
like that. Like, do I get stuff like once a month? Do I do it for every 2 weeks? I don't.
Dude, it's up to the
When you run out, it's a feeling that you get, and once you know how much a certain grocery run will last, you'll get a feeling. Like right now, we operate at a bi-weekly grocery shop run. Like everything that we got right now, it's probably gonna be out in 2 weeks.
individual. Some people go after like multiple days a week to get what they need for the next couple of days. So I shop. I'm like an every 2 week person.
Okay.
Some people get the grocery pickup. Some people do once a month with these big bulk items from Costco and stuff. But the internet's free, dude.
It is. It is. I'm just looking forward to your plan to see how you set it up or something because I don't know how to do it.
Oh, McDonald's, Taco Bell, taquitos, Starbucks, Texas Roadhouse. It's also just none of this is good for you. Tipsy Gator, Raising Cane's. Oh, there's Snap Finance.
actually-
Woo. Taco Bell.
The eating out is going to slow down. I can't say it's going to completely stop, but there's medical reasons behind it.
What?
Medical reasons. Okay, I need to hear them out. I need to hear them out.
What medical?
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's putting you in medical.
Yeah, that's what I'm
issues.
saying. That's why I say I gotta like tone it down because I'm actually getting tested tomorrow for pre-diabetic. I think.
And how do you think that's gonna go?
Hope for the best, preparing for the worst.
Okay. Do you think you're diabetic?
Yeah.
Probably.
With my eating habits, yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but going through all this, I mean,
I mean, it's
for what it's worth, I'm a thick, so I get it. I get it. But this is not good for you. This is not. Just reality, basic reality. Not a shame thing because people confuse reality with shame. What is going on right there is not suggesting living past like 50.
Right.
And I don't want that for you because there's no point of us getting our finances together if you're not going to live a long life.
Right.
And I want you to live a long life. So the sacrifices you are going to do now are going to be for.
I gotta get my health in check, bro. I keep on postponing the chat, but my workout routine starts next week. Man. Finally settled into the new place. Got my routine going. Now it's time to add the gym routine next week, bro. We're playing basketball every morning, y'all.
a greater
Yes,
future.
sir. Yes, sir.
Subway, McDonald's. And then yes, 2,424 and 401k, but we're borrowing it against it anyway, so it's just like,
Cap, you don't have to lie to us. Oh my God.
I mean, that was
I've
for a
lost
good
my pen
cause.
out of rage.
I would say, well, that was for a good cause.
Start.
I would
man.
say. Okay, maybe not.
A couch?
You know, I'll start tomorrow. All right. I'll go to the basketball court tomorrow and play basketball. Yes, sir.
You didn't know. I don't think you understand. I didn't know where I was going to live at that point.
That doesn't involve couches. That statement does not involve couches, bed frames.
Okay, I agree. They don't.
What you spent? $41 at HEB, $900 going out to eat.
$900.
Just about. Round it up.
Okay.
Y'all, this is the time to switch to my favorite.
They 3 ads. Let me find out. Now let me chill. That accountability. You got to make a deal with the girl to get you going. Yeah, Mike. I don't know what we were watching. We saw somewhere where you can literally bet on yourself. Like it's like fucking Prize Picks, but for your own weight loss. Like if you reach X weight loss goal by X time, you win money or lose your money. I don't know what that app is called, but I looked at it and I'm just like, damn, I'm not about to wait 4 months though to win my money though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm betting the under on Souls. No, it's not like that, bro. So it's like a personal bet. Y'all can't bet on me, bro. Actually, hold on.
Favorite high yield savings account. With SoFi, you can get 4.6 300 you making your budget in your life. Let me guess. Okay, good. Bad, but let me tell you. In terms of going to debt payments net, $522.71, or 12.4% of your spending. $1,138.43 went to housing, or 27% of your spending. 0.6% went to your phone bill. What's your phone?
What is it? iPhone.
Your bill.
$95.
Okay. Do helium. It's 20. It's the easiest thing. 18.
I'm good off that, man. I ain't gonna lie. If there's one thing I'm never about to skimp on in 2024, it's my phone service, my phone, and I'm missing the third one right now, bro. I'm missing the third one. Oh, internet. It's specific to me and my job, but I'm getting the most expensive internet I can get.
0.7% went to transportation, or $789.44. Necessary food, going to the grocery store, $71.07, or 1.7% of your spending. 19.8% of the spending, as we've went over before, or $835.64, went to food. Unknown shopping, typically Amazon, Walmart, that kind of. We know it's not groceries, so it's bullshit. 4%. $167.77 went to that. Savings, 1%. Subscriptions, 0.4%. $75.54 went to miscellaneous bullshit. Going.
I'm actually surprised he doesn't have any more streaming services. Like that wasn't a bigger part of his thing.
Stopping at the store, getting all that crap. 1.8% the gas stations. $533.09. Other large expenses, which was $12.06. Other large expenses equate to, in your situation, cash apping out money. Friends with benefits?
Friends with benefits.
FWB. Well, that's where my brain goes.
Freak ass.
2511. Cheap friends with benefits.
Oh, I have no clue what that is.
Freak ass.
Something knows a receiver and the acceptance now. Great. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that much, but now I'm
You
seeing
get every meal going out to eat.
I understand.
I'm surprised it's not more.
Well, yeah, you're right. I didn't know it was that much because I never really looked at it. And looking at it, it's something need to change. Something need to change.
So let's loop this back to the beginning of the conversation. Brandon, would you be kind enough to play where he says that he just doesn't make enough and that's all?
No, I feel like I'm just not making enough money.
It's obviously very beyond clear that is your spending. It's not your income. It is your spending. And I hope you can acknowledge that now. Can you acknowledge that? Can you acknowledge that now?
It is my spending, but at the same time, I think I'm not making enough money.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
No way, bro. No way, dude. No way, dude. No, no way, bro. No fucking way.
I agreed.
No, you didn't. You just said you weren't making enough. Off. $4,400 comes in on a monthly basis. What is your rent?
$10.60.
What about utilities?
$150.
What about internet?
Included in rent.
Your phone bill? Will you switch to Helium?
Oh, okay.
Do you owe on your iPhone?
Yeah.
How
And
much
I'm on
is
a
your phone
family
bill?
plan.
How much is your phone bill again? 90?
95.
Kill me. Car insurance.
185.
Gas on a monthly basis.
Probably $50.
No.
No way.
Yeah. I don't go nowhere, but out eat.
But well, couldn't tell if it was gas or going inside and getting a shot. But anything over $10 at a gas station
I don't go out and it's more than 50 for me.
equated to $132.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $100.
Okay. Yeah, you can put that $100.
What's your minimum monthly payment on the furniture?
$129 biweekly.
What? Yeah.
Your debt minimum monthly payments. $1,042.
That's my debt minimum monthly.
Yes.
Okay. That explains.
Oh, it's my income. That's the issue. $300 for groceries.
You can't. No, he trying to grill, bruh. Yo, he trying. Nah, bro, he getting disrespectful now, bro.
Nice.
Oh, it's my income. That's the issue. $300 for groceries. $100 for your TP fund. It's anything else you need to exist.
Okay.
Medical. Ongoing?
Nothing right now.
What's the copay going to cost at the appointment tomorrow?
I don't have no copay. I don't think so. No. Never paid a copay.
Gym?
No gym. I got one at my apartment complex though.
Do you use it?
Nope,
No subscriptions.
that's me.
Hold on, not even Netflix.
No, there's nothing on there anyway, so calm down.
Okay.
You're going to be working.
But I watch.
YouTube's free.
Type shit.
Okay. That's it. Anything else in your life that I need to take in account?
Yeah. So that 4,400, it should be like
What?
it should be the income.
Yeah.
4,400 is actually like 4,000 because I put $200 in a savings.
What savings?
I have a USA savings account.
No, you don't. It's not going there anymore.
Why not?
Because it doesn't make any sense. You're losing 32% interest. What is that? That $200. What kind of interest is it gaining in that
Was
USA
it
account?
easy?
Even if it's at like the SoFi 4.6%, it's losing to the 32% interest you're losing on your credit cards. It doesn't mathematically make sense.
Okay, but what if something happens and then I don't have savings and then I'm back?
You already don't have savings, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got a little. I got a $400.
No, let me walk you through the actual program, okay?
Okay.
You're not doing that.
Okay.
You're not doing
Oh
that.
wow, damn.
Anything else that you have to pay for on a monthly basis? And no, you're not going out to eat because it's stupid. It's killing you.
Now I'm kind of wondering if the 2200 is post tax. I feel like the 2200 is post tax now, is it not? The 2200 biweekly at this point with the way they're calculating it.
And your finances.
So no going out to eat.
No, going out to eat.
Okay, I'm trying. Nothing else minimum.
Okay, in order to survive.
It's got to be post tax.
Great, this is great. You know what? I am going to put in a little going out.
Am I tripping, or he still got like money left over? Like damn near like 1500 left over.
Can we just do it in a healthy way potentially? So what I will do is I'm giving you $150 to go out to eat on a monthly basis. Congratulations. Giving your budget to $3,177 on a monthly basis. Congratulations. $150 going out to eat. Come on.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Come
take
on.
that. I'll take that.
Yes, you will, because that's all I'm giving you. And
What about
4,000.
clothes?
Do you have clothes?
Clothes.
Sick. Answers that.
So no clothes. No.
Why are you getting more clothes?
Why do you need a monthly budget for clothes? What the fuck?
You got a good point.
1,223 is what you have left over, which is f***ing awesome. You have no idea.
That's awesome.
Yes, it's awesome. Are you kidding me? You, sir, make okay money, great money for your age. It is not an income problem,
Okay.
which is a rarity on this show sometimes. So be happy. You're blessed beyond belief. You're best beyond belief. And if you didn't get this car, you could have an extra $600 anyway, but it doesn't matter. You got it, so we're going to deal with it. Okay. So first 2 months, set that completely aside. And essentially, by the end of the first 2 months, you have a fully funded emergency fund. So there you go. That's the savings.
Okay.
Like I said, just go with me on my process, and I promised I'd get you there. Okay, month number 3. Pay off Visa. Done. And put the $200 towards the furniture loan. Said May. And all the back interest accrues. Okay, we're gonna finesse this a little. First month, you actually pay off the furniture loan. Then month number 2 and 3, you throw it towards a 1 month emergency fund. Then the furniture loan's gone, and the 1 month emergency fund is there. By the end of month number 3, month number 4, pay off the Visa, and the remaining money goes towards paying off the Capital One card as well, the Walmart Capital One. That's sick.
Oh, well,
Birdie's confused. Honestly, I'm confused.
okay.
So at month number 4, 1 month emergency fund, furniture is gone, Walmart Capital.
Bro, if he's making $4,400 post tax as a single man, none of that should be a problem for him. Deadass. Because $4,400 post tax, what was that like? 6,000 pre-tax? So you have a 72K salary? Like, am I tripping? Jay-Bird, he said he makes $2,200 bi-weekly. He said he makes $2,200 bi-weekly.
Capital One's gone, Visa is gone. Then month number 3, kill the regular Capital One. Month number 5, kill the regular Capital One. Throw the rest towards the line of credit. Line of credit is killed by midway through 75%.
Oh, y'all don't have income tax. Oh my god.
Through month number 6, but we'll just call it that to be conservative, give some room for flexibility. Month number 6, all credit cards are gone. The furniture loan is gone. All you have is the Nissan. The Nissan's a really bad debt, but you're also really underwater on it. Yeah. Do you want to keep the Nissan?
It looks like I have no choice.
Not necessarily. Do you want to keep the Nissan?
Not really.
Okay, so you don't care about it? Are you willing to drive a $10,000 car?
Yeah, I'm willing.
Okay, so let's see. Let me make sure the math works first. You're about under $9,000. $10,000 car, you'd be $19,000. But with closing. So what you could do, so you could sell the car for the $18,300. You could borrow $9,000 to make up the gap, and you could in a personal loan. But also, you're actually borrowing $19,000. You're using $9,000, and you're throwing it towards paying off the car because you sold the car, and then you're also using that $9,000 you paid off the car. Fantastic. That loan's gone. The additional $10,000 in that loan, you're then using to go get a $10,000 car that you get. You send to a couple mechanics, get the write-off that it's going to last you a few years. It's safe and happy. It's not luxurious. Okay. Cool. Now
That's kind of risky for a dude who does not know how to manage loans and shit, though. I don't know.
you have a $19,000 loan. You can or you cannot do that. It's up to you because that's saving you $7,000, which is really good, but it's up to you whether or not you want to pay this off aggressively or do that finessing route. But let's just say you do. And what are we in month number 7 at this point? Yeah. And at that point, with where our minimum monthly payments are, we have about an extra $1,300 left on a monthly basis. It'll take you, I would do that actually because it's going to take a while, 14 months to pay off. So it's about a year and 7 months.
That's not bad to be debt free in 19 months. And he's still young. bro, Brody got this. I ain't gonna lie. If he just applies himself, which is definitely for him easier said than done. He's not, cause I've watched the show before and motherfuckers are in like tens of thousands of dollars of debt. They you know what I'm saying? Like they're all on contractor income, self-employed income. They're all doing gig work. That's not him. That's not him. He's a single man. He doesn't need to provide for anyone. Bro, he got this. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen way worse situations on the show.
A year and 7 months
A year and 7 months.
until you're fully debt free.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I was understanding.
Is that good or bad?
That's way better than what I was looking at.
That's because I'm making you go aggressive. I'm giving you $150 to go out to eat.
Okay.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank
you. You're welcome. Are you willing to do that?
I am willing to do it. I'm willing to do it.
And then at that point, what I would do is I'd save
Title
up the
don't
fully
even make
6
sense,
month
right?
emergency fund. So let's call it 2 years total. No, about 2 years and 3 months total. You're fully debt free and you have a fully funded emergency fund. At that point, if you want, you can also cash flow the remainder of school
Okay.
as best you can. Might have to borrow the rest.
Okay.
And then you pay that off aggressively when you're done.
Okay.
That's what I'd personally do. I'd gift you like a course career certification, but you're not going into tech. So, yeah. And that's when the exciting things start. Oh, you got to also pay off your 401k loan. So let's just add an extra month on there for that. So it's going to take 2 years, 4 months, and then try to max out your 401k.
That's not bad,
Max
that's
out your Roth IRA on a yearly basis. You won't be able to do that during school. You know, I want to be able to cash flow school, but then we could even start getting into exciting things. I love using, like, I max out my IRAs and solo 401ks, all that good stuff. Then I buy some individual stocks through Moomoo, because that's where the exciting, fun things happen. You're not there yet. You will be.
So do you think I should stop contributing?
To your 401k?
Yeah.
I'd take your match,
Okay.
but only up to the match. Are you contributing more than your match?
Less than my match.
I would take your full match.
Okay.
It's literally free money. So to recap, it's going to take, 2 years, 4 months.
Mhm.
Now, if you want to, there's also, the issue with school. You could do school before it, and it delays the stuff. It gets complicated. But
Yeah.
I'm willing to help you through that process if that's what you choose.
You're not doing all of this though. I ain't gonna lie.
But to confirm, you are not going to get a house right now, correct? Because that's the whole situation.
No, I'm not going to get a house. You say don't get a house, then I'll believe you. Don't get a house.
Well, are you only going to spend $150 a month going out to eat?
Yes, I think it's very doable. I gotta be smart about it.
You're going to go to the grocery store like an adult?
I'm going to do the Walmart.com.
You're going to go through, yes, you're going to go through our budgeting program. You're going to do all this.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Hey man, I wish him the best.
Hammer financial score. Your budget was out of control. It was ridiculous. It wasn't the worst we've ever seen, but it certainly wasn't good at all. 2 out of 10. Again, not the worst we've seen. Definitely not
That's $150 a month to eat out. That's not grocery money.
good. 2 out of 10. Emergency fund. You got to start. 1 out of 10. Retirement. For your age, $4,000. I'm actually going to give you a 4 out of 10 for that. You're getting started. Let's just pretend like you're just out of college real estate. 0 out of 10 for now. And I don't want you to increase that score yet. You shouldn't be increasing that score yet in your situation. Hammer financial score rounded up 2 out of 10. Make sure to stick around for the post show, everyone, and don't forget to check out the links in the description below, as they are what I use or would use in specific situations, including the best budgeting program in the history of the internet. Today on the finance.
That's not bad. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's do the score. Let's do the quiz, man. Financial audit quiz. Welcome to the